Morning, everyone. Greg here, and I'm back at the workshop, and it's Wednesday, so it's time to do an episode of What Did You Buy Wednesday. This little endeavor is hosted by our good friend Joe over at the Big Sky Model Workshop, and as most of you know, I did take a little road trip last Saturday over to central New York. A certain hobby store over near Utica, Hobby Town, Clinton. This store is owned and operated by our friend Mike over at Mike's Mods and Customs. So he was having a model building session. I guess he does that once a month, amongst other things that they offer at this store. So I decided to take a ride. From my GPS from my house to the store was 180 miles. So good, almost 3 hour ride there and back. So round trip, 360 miles on a Saturday. Sure, why not? So I went over to his store and I met with Mike and Kim and several other people that had come by to go to this model building thing and had a real good time. But boy, I spent a lot of time looking around the store for all kinds of goodies, and there's all kinds of stuff in there. If anybody's over that way, wants to go to a different hobby store and take a look around, boy, I highly recommend that you do so. But model kits, had a good selection: cars, trucks, planes, military, big rigs. That's just in the plastic models. And then, my gosh, there was a whole section of Gundams, a whole section of Legos, Lego kits, Warhammer kits, and then the whole set of paints that go along with it. Puzzles, all kinds of stuff for kids. It was quite nice, all the tools and supplies and everything you would need for modeling, radio control, cars, trucks, all the supplies that you need for that. I don't know, what else did they have? They had a whole section of these new Transformer kits, which, that caught my attention in a hurry. So it was, quite a nice experience going over there. Unfortunately, I didn't take any video of the place. I probably should have, but, I was kind of more interested in, doing some socializing and really looking to see what I might find in there that was interesting. And I did. I found a bunch of stuff that I brought home. But I tell you, it's a nice little store. Not huge, but, it's packed full of goodies in there. Let me tell you, there's a lot of stuff for the hobbyist. There's probably wooden kits and dollhouse stuff and I don't know. I couldn't even begin to tell you everything that I saw in that place. But I had a good time and I came home with some stuff. So let me spin this thing around and I'll show you what we got. Hang on. So I came back with some goodies from the Hobby Town store in Clinton, New York. Had a real good time. Picked up a few things that I needed, or maybe some I didn't need. I don't know. I grabbed a couple of these Gundam markers. Even though I don't do a huge amount on Gundams, I don't know, I thought they might come in handy for doing some detailing on cars or trucks. One is a very fine point and the other is more of a wider point marker. So yeah, those will be a nice little addition to my stock of goodies here. Picked up another razor saw. Yeah, I don't know, I've been hacking up some plastic here and there, so The one I've had is probably 30 years old and starting to get dull and worn out. So yeah, I needed another one of those. I got a whole set of Hobbytown sanding sticks. I think these are all a whole set here. I don't know, there's got 8 or 9 of them in here. It looks like they're all individually wrapped. Yeah, that's always cool. You can never have enough of them. I had to grab a can of silver paint here. Mica silver from Tamiya. I'm going to need that for the glory days of drag racing group build that I've not got real far with just yet, but hoping to get it after that in short order. Of course, you can always use some of this Instaset for super glue. Yeah, seems like I go through tons of that, so that's always good to have on the workbench. Oh, what else? Oh, I did get a couple kits. Can you believe it? Yeah, just what I needed, some more kits. But I'm always on the lookout for something different. I know you can only do so many Camaros and El Caminos and Dusters and whatever else. So I'm always on the lookout for different. And I did find this here. Oh my gosh. Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine from Polar Lights. This one even has the Scooby and Shaggy figures. 24 bucks. Yeah, I had to have it. It had to come home with me. I think I will probably put this thing together right out of the box just because, hey, it's Scooby. What else? You know, gotta have it. And then I mentioned that he had a bunch of Transformer kits. So, yeah, I like Transformers. I remember watching the cartoon when my boys were little in the 80s. And then all the movies. Seen all the movies. This is a different thing that I found. It's Blokies or Blackies. Yeah, Bumblebee. Well, of course, Bumblebee is my favorite of all the Transformer characters. They had several of these things. Yeah, it's just, 79 parts. This would be fun to play with, I don't know. I probably would have had it done by now, but I was kind of saving it for this video. But yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff is weird and different and cool, and might be worth the trip to go back there and grab a few more of them. I don't know. But yeah, I had a real good time. Might get a nice little tutorial on wiring engines. And I think he got that finished up here because I saw pictures on Facebook this morning. Really nice job. I even got to see his Street Machine group build project in person. Yeah, he gave me stickers, coasters. This is his original card. And then I got a new card. So I swapped one of my new cards with him. So yeah, it was an awesome day. I had a lot of fun meeting a couple guys over there, shopping in the store. It was a blast. It was, kind of a quick trip. Spent more time in the car than I did there, but it was worthwhile. And if anybody's in Central New York, you're looking for a hobby store, go check out Mike's store in Clinton, New York. Hobbytown, Clinton. So, that might be a commercial for Mike, but that's all right. I enjoyed myself. I had a real good time. I got a bunch of goodies, and I'm pretty happy. So, thank you all for watching. checking this out. Greatly appreciate everybody. I know I'm getting kind of long here, so I'm going to cut her off now, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. We'll see you. Bye.